Here we go. We're ready for our next Jiu Jitsu match of the evening. First, making their way to the ring, Andrew Toste.
Andrew Toste out of Ant Dogs MMA, coaches Anthony Figueroa Sr. And as you were saying, Ivan, he is the former CCFC lightweight and featherweight MMA champion for the amateur division. When I talked to him, he told us he's got lots of wrestling. He wrestled at Gilroy High School, and he's the current wrestling coach at Christopher High School in Gilroy, crosstown rival there. And although he's a wrestler, he said he intentionally likes to work from the bottom. He will intentionally get his opponent in his guard. He's very crafty, a very crafty guy, very dynamic wrestler and jiu-jitsu guy, wrestling based. So I'm very excited to see what Toste is going to offer us tonight.
And now making his way to the ring, his opponent, Neil Gawande.
Neil Gawande coming out. Ivan, we just know that he's out of Ralph Gracie, and you know they have a reputation being very tough, fierce competitors. You know, a very aggressive style of jiu-jitsu. You know, just if you're coming from a Ralph Gracie lineage, you're coming hard.
Yeah, you know, some of the best competitors in the Bay Area train out of Ralph Gracie, Berkeley. They do Sunday.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing our next Jiu-Jitsu match for the evening. First, representing the blue corner, this fighter stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 159 pounds. This blue belt represents 3-2 Jiu-Jitsu. Make some noise for Andrew Toste. And representing the red corner, he stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, officially weighing 160 pounds. This blue belt represents Ralph Gracie San Jose. He is Neil Gawande. Your referee, Tim Fagan, no twisting heel hooks. If it does go the distance, they will have the referee make the decision on the winner.
So Tim Fagan, the referee, and tell us about that, Ivan, no twisting heel hooks. So what does that entail? Obviously, you're trying to save the knee, but tell us more about that.
It doesn't sound like these guys are so much into leg locking based on that. But when you're doing these twisting heel hooks, you're going to have a lot more risk of injury. So there's not much leeway in terms of like allowing a submission to get pulled on. It right away will snap, especially if you have the right angle.
A lot of aggressive, really evenly contested. You know, down for a second, but both back up. It seems like really even in terms of a technique and functional strength, right, Ivan?
Real high pace, real high pace. It looks like both competitors have a wrestling background, like you said. Toste, professional MMA fighter, vet, you know, CCFC vet. He is basically, in my perception, controlling the positions. You got a whizzer. He's wrestling dominant. Neil looks to be going for these upper body throws, so it's almost turning into a Greco-Roman kind of match. You know, they're pummeling inside, digging for underhooks. Real competitive right now.
A lot of upper body wrestling we're seeing here, and Toste doing a good job of fighting those attempts off by Gawande. And you know, oh, look at this.
Got that knee pick. Let's see how Gawande responds from the bottom here.
Yeah, and interesting. Toste told us earlier he's working on a special submission he created himself. It's a modified Kimura. He calls it the pork chop. So we'll see if he sets that up if he's ever on his back tonight. And
Toste's got that spiral ride right now. Wrestling. Inside hook on the backside leg. Oh, just took it back.
Beautiful.
Let's see the control. Double underhooks. He'll be looking for a rear naked choke or trying to force him back down, belly down. As long as he doesn't get too high, he should be good.
Yeah, because then Gawande could sneak out the back door, right? If Toste gets a little too high, but
There we go.
maintaining good position. Yeah.
And you notice the pace has somewhat settled. It was pretty frenetic, pretty high pace, real strength based initially with that upper body wrestling going on, the pummeling. But now you see things have kind of slowed down. Toste's looking for a submission.
Oh, does he have him? No, not quite flattened out, but like you said, he's got him down on the
he's
ground.
got him.
Oh, now he's flattened out. He's trying to sink in that rear naked choke. We can't quite see it from our angle, Ivan, but I don't know. Do you think it's close at this point?
It looks like it might be a short choke.
Okay.
I don't know if Toste can get his elbow in his wrist, but we'll see if Neil can get out of this.
What does Neil have to do to get out of this position and improve himself at this point?
I would give up the mount. I would just go straight to my back. I would try to get my legs out from underneath him, and that there we go. Starting to get his hips out. And Neil's not doing the wrong thing. We got Toste with that wrist control. What do you call that move? A pancake?
Oh, he called it the pork chop. That's when he's off
Pork
his back,
chop.
a modified Kimura, but he likes to do that one off his back.
Oh, I see.
But pancake could be a name for another invented submission. Maybe, Ivan, you can come up with one for us.
Yeah, we got those motorcycle grips, inside wrist control. Toste's looking for that 2-on-1. He's got his arm in there pretty deep.
Yeah, well,
There
it
it
looks
is.
like he's controlling
It's
where it
over.
goes. Yeah,
Looks
that's
like
it.
It's almost over. Can't see that well.
Can't quite tell from this thing.
That's
Yeah,
over.
and
Yeah.
he gets it.
Rear naked. Andrew Toste's your winner. Rear naked choke. Out wrestled Neil. Took us back.
It was highly
Toste
competitive for a while, though, right on the feet, where it was that fast pace, like you said, that sort of Greco-Roman type match at first standing, right?
It was real high pace. I think that Neil, really wanted to impose his will. I don't know if he could have kept that pace going. And Andrew, being the vet that he is, kind of weathered the storm.
We'll go to the decision from Brandon Kyle.
Ladies and gentlemen, here to declare your winner by rear naked choke, Andrew Toste.
Toste, officially your winner tonight by rear naked choke. Ivan, he's just a dynamic fighter. He's great all around. I mean, obviously, you said he's highly experienced.